Test 1, 2.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a weekend matchup on tap here as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Carolina Panthers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that.
Man, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even realize I was receiving. I'm running backwards like crazy.
Coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 rank.
I meant to check and see who's hurt. I forgot who's hurt. Well, his fastest cornerback is out, but I'm talking about me. Samuel Ward and Cashman. Okay. Well, while we wait, man, excited about that Texans win today versus the Steelers. My brother was at the game and he was a bit sad. 30-6, man. Excited about that. It's a good win. Stroud's playing great. So pretty excited about the squad. I think we're 2-2 right now, so still got a lot of football left. So we gotta keep that defense going. But defense has been swarming like crazy, so I'm loving that. I don't know what's going on here. Let me hit them up in chat. All right, here we go.
I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass.
I don't do too much commentating because my voice is for sure a little bit tired from this from this game.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And he's able to get it back.
Good play by the safety. I tried to lead him over there. I was just on me. He had good position. Should have went with my original. 8 stop was there.
Too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Ready. Following the interception, Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Young now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
You take it.
The Texans
You
will
take it.
have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
See what he was trying to do, trying to get it right over the corner there. Good play by JC.
Ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
This is 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got 3rd down and 3.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but then let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first
This dude
down
came out here with the Billy Club arm
Move the chains, a
immediately.
gain of 7 on 3rd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Stroud now on 2nd down. We'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
How did he get caught on the hip pocket or somebody like that?
Look at this Carolina defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
Now Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think I unload that one before he went into. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there with license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
I know this is going to be a drop coverage, but
Stroud out of the gun here. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Jeremy Chin so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack.
He's sitting back there. Good blitz though.
Knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan: introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body.
There he goes, right side. A big play there on the catch.
Dang.
53.
Okay. No wonder he's a starter. Joker got wheels.
Jets, and all of a sudden, the C's put in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
Ready? First down, Young. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Here we go. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Check smash.
It's Young off play action. This is caught.
I was right there and guessed wrong. I saw him getting ready to throw.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are on the
That's on me.
first here this afternoon. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that. And no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this. Because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Here we go.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And he read that perfectly.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Pierce now up the middle. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Play action. Stroud now. That's underneath to Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Once I saw him in that drop, I was like, nah, ain't no way I'm going to just throw straight into that.
Just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Stroud sets up the play action. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Well, there's a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete.
Man, Mechie drops one pass a game. I promise you. Promise you he does.
Third downs, they've been a problem for him all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Shoot.
Missed this one wide to the will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
On 1st and 10, Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And this is thrown to the sideline.
Man, he caught me on the cornerback.
And that's going to bring out a flag.
An accident.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Here we go.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. In motion is Chenault. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep is Tank Dell. Runs through the contact. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position?
That's ridiculous. How do you swat away
they're going to have a lot of confidence in their
from
kicker,
behind?
But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Give left side for Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he do...
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. So they escape, so to speak.
Man, all he's doing is R1, man. That's frustrating as heck.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football,
a ton of R1.
Advancing it the other way, or just getting possession.
Every play is R1, R1,
that can be a
R1.
little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Give to Pierce. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you get ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Throwing now is Stroud. He had him. He was
What was that?
Couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
going to be another
What was
frustrating
that?
end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half.
I didn't even
And now
freeform
it's
it.
going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an
Wide
idea?
open.
Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20.
Just trying to check my settings and see what the freeform passing settings were on, because that was ridiculous. He had no pressure. Selling. I don't even understand that.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possible. Let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe.
I don't know what happened there. I couldn't
put it in the hands of their defense.
move my defensive linemen. I tried to pinch them and they wouldn't move at all.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Second down, back to Sanders. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Panthers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag.
On the set.
Looking to throw, Young. Connection made with Chenault. And they can't bring him down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Ready?
On second down, Young. That is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. They were in sync on that. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the double. Chop. 17.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. A little juke. back down to about the 37.
So all he's trying to do is just run to the sideline.
Couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Watch out now. Safety Fury. Draw. 10. Right. Right. Check Fury.
And they just get the play off. Now Young. That's going to be caught. It's Shimon. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Ready?
Young. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Texans
Promised I tried to stop running.
at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Stroud from his own end zone. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds.
Good play, good play. Seemed like I had a little bit of a lag when I was running.
So forget
A little
about being
delay on
backed
it,
up.
but
Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Motion man is Schwartz. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Come on.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Quick throw to Collins. So give him 2 yards there on the completion.
Not
And
what I
it'll
meant
be
to do.
2nd down. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride too, you know. 3 straight 1st down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Here's a 2nd and 8. Second down throw now from Stroud. And he'll just get rid of it.
This is a half where not just the coverage, the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
contact on second down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And they'll get him down short of first down, right on the 10-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their time.
It was on me with the 3rd and 8, and I didn't want to audible.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kyrie Fairbairn comes on. This a 27-yard attempt here. The kick by Fairbairn is good.
And I thought it was 2nd down. I just said, just go ahead and run it.
Still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Hurry up got me. Wasn't able to make my adjustments like I wanted. Good plays, though.
Second down, Young. And that is incomplete.
Man, he got to catch that. Need it.
Plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Young will set to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not
listening. Not going to throw anything in the prevent. Ain't no need.
Now. He might get pulled.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
All right, decent half. Got the running game going a little bit, but not great. Stroud missed a few passes that were key, which is weird that he missed. That he missed those. But we'll see. We'll see if he can get back on track.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Look at Kyrie Fairbairn with the tackle. I see you, big fella.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Third and short yardage, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Let's go, but do not drop anything.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line.
Black ultra. Fly through. Strike. Check. Strike. Hut.
Young to throw it. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out.
I was holding R2, wasn't meaning to.
Going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Wrong.
Ready, break.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain just 1. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Now 3rd down and 7. Stroud on 3rd down now. And this pass broken up.
It was a bad pass. What did it say? Bullet pass. I promise you I lobbed it. I just tried to tap it and throw it over the top. Bad pass. He had a step though.
Fielded at the 33. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And now the throw taken in by Chalk. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in my mind, it just says, hey, let's not make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Clock keeps moving.
Young on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
560. Smack, red. Blue strike. Come to you. Hey, go steal. Hey, go Fury.
Man, I don't know what he did, but he made my safety change sides. I didn't even do anything. I didn't audible. I didn't do anything. Safety just changed sides. That was weird.
Life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
He tried to hit me with the playmaker.
And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Quickly out wide to Mechie. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second down and 6 now. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Third down and 6. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there.
Good blocking. He's standing right there in front of the guy and doesn't make the blocks. That's ridiculous. This game has just been a series of those kind of unfortunate things. Wide open passes missed. Blocks missed. Like simple blocks too. It's just weird.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And up to the 34 before they're able to knock him down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
He says into slot receiver. Gets and catch the ball and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Now a dump off here complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Black shot.
They go play action. Young escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it and picking up a first down.
We both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college. His playmaking ability when things broke down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting the lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Young going to get this complete, meanwhile to Sanders. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker.
Probably the 3rd or 4th time we've seen that same little corner right there ran that same route combo.
And they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nifty bit of
I'm not even
scrambling there.
telling them to contain. I don't know why they're leaving so many gaps like that.
And for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a throw to the end zone on
And he's got to pick that off.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting.
He has to,
but I
man.
guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now here's Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Young working out of the gun. To the right side and complete to Hurst. Stiff-armed him. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
That's crazy.
They'll get to
Had
there,
him.
but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he
I accidentally picked there. That was my fault. I didn't mean to be in there. Tried to audible. He quick sniped it. Quick snapped it.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
That's going to go as a
Ribs.
loss of 1 on
Hurt
first
again.
down.
Wow.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. To throw, Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another should have been interception, but I'll take it because I understand.
Third down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Young now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Adam Thielen from 3 yards out. And the Panthers
The song just didn't make the play.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown,
We'll take it.
Texans.
First touchdown for the young fella.
And that big fourth quarter return, Charles, makes this a one-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had the big
It's a
return
good
for a
answer.
touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
I had to go grab some water real quick.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense got the stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Eluding the pressure right. And got his man complete. Touchdown.
You have got to be kidding me. It's a linebacker. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Running right, throws left. I get no animation because it's a linebacker. Good job, Madden. Good job. Should have been a 5th interception. That makes 7 interceptions we should have.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of... He's got a man, complete! And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there for Houston, and even 50 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from the guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now a handoff for Pierce. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Pierce with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all the way out just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can you get a spot in the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator?
Couldn't get my audible right.
How to get back into the game. Now they have it. Do you stay on the
Couldn't get on the right guy and got caught on the DE.
protect this lead?
It's going to be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
On play action, Young. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders.
I gotta stop going in expecting to be able to make audibles. I'm not getting my stuff in fast enough.
Opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this fourth quarter. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown.
I saw the 2 back, so I kind of figured he was going to the flats, but I knew the slants were probably coming too, so took a gamble.
Go out and play and extend the lead, and that's what he did.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run.
Now we're doing the kickoff dive cheating. Run down the field and just dive out of nowhere to mess everything up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Time to throw it. Didn't get it out fast enough.
This one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on the first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The offense on 3rd down, they're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked out by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
So I'm sitting there, I thought I could get it by him. That was on me.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They got the pick.
Man, I did miss the dagger was wide open.
Rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz.
Dang it. That's on me.
All those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Blaster, 6, Black Ultra. Slide 2.
Now Young.
Dang, I knew he was going to go there. Once I saw the slant, dude went to double slants.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on
Flat.
offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed.
I tried to sit there and wait on the next one, but it was too late.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Green. Switch. Yellow. Blue. Check.
They run with a third-year man, Chuba Hubbard. And a pickup of about...
I'm sorry, I said it's too late. I mean, I was too high. I wasn't flat enough to get under the slant.
Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, then you got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Ready?
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
You tried to get in there and dive, and I just missed.
With 1:53 left.
And then he did a good job of breaking the tackle there.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I that?
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. This is caught. It's Woods. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Stroud to throw it. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Jalen Smith dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. One last shot at the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Just practice right now. Obviously, game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Three. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. One last shot at the end zone. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a formality now, but here's the
Actually
extra
just had a step. Thought through it. Looked like he was playing underneath coverage or something. Underneath leverage, I mean.
It's up and it's good, so that'll mean the final deficit will tally out at 10.
Alright. GG's. Some whack stuff happened during the game. I know I can't see the replay from the highlights with the missed passes. Those just aren't going to be highlights, but missed some passes. I definitely missed a read that would have been a touchdown. On one play, he got away with the playmaker, and halfback broke right when we had closed the gap to 7. So it's just like, just weird. But I threw that interception, the second one on that dagger. I just missed it. So that was on me. 18 and 71. Yeah, second half I didn't run as much.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis,
decent distribution.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Mechie, like the way he dropped passes, he's not getting re-signed in a couple years unless he really improves on that. So 5 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks. JC got 2 picks, should have had 3. Nelson got a pick, should have had 2. I think he batted 1 down that was right in his breadbasket as well. And Shaq Griffin got 1. Now he's hurt. Lovely. I think it was Henry who should have gotten an interception. I think it was. He was running with the halfback when he when he playmaker. Stingley. Okay, so maybe it was Stingley should have got one of the interceptions because he had one of the, those dumb ones that just kind of, you just bat down. And it's easy interceptions, but let's see. Just looking for some specific plays. If we have them, we'll look. If not, we'll keep it moving. No. Nah, because I think it was in that quarter. Yeah, and see, I should have had 6 extra points because I think I missed 2 field goals. Maybe I just missed 1. I think I may have just missed 1. This one. Look at this mess. Playmakers running right, throwing left. You can see the playmaker action. You see the circle light up on the halfback. Linebackers right there. I switch and I'm hitting triangle. I mean, it's right there. Oh, Hansen. It's there. And I get no animation. That's whack. He playmakered a few of them though. Alright, cool. Alright, GG's.